Okay, we're live. We're gonna hop on YouTube and copy our link. Copy. Twitter. Paste. Okay, perfect. Give me a second here. Before I look at the charts, we're already moving lower prior to 9:30. I can see I'm looking for some longs today. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What the heck? Why do I need to confirm I'm human to be able to log into Top Step? That's really weird. Give me a second here, guys. A quick second. Okay. All right. So we move lower, filling out the opening range gap prior to 9:30. So what I'm looking at, right, is this Tuesday's PM low that we took, but I'm also looking at these lows down here that we could possibly take. Not necessary, but again, we took some form of sell side, major sell side liquidity here. Now I'm anticipating price to move up higher and take out these Asian highs. 9:30 manipulation. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so all right. Perfecto. We are ready. We're logged into Top Step. Now, what I'm looking at right now is that 9:30 displaced us lower. So I'm anticipating price to reverse up higher. Nvidia is up higher on the day already. All right, we gapped up 1% higher. So I think we could have a pretty decent day today. I'm not going to go for much. Oh, sorry. We have 8:30 news on employment claims. So what did that do? Nothing really. Didn't do anything. Oh no, that's Thursday. Today we have no news. So, okay. I am looking for some sort of longs. I want to wait for sell side liquidity. That sell side was taken. Ideally, I want to wait for that, but we could have SMT on ES. Now, in terms of highs, we have this high for buy side liquidity. All right. We have any of these highs, relative equal highs up there, and any of these imbalances. Right, we have these equal highs, relative equal highs, equal highs. So ideally, I want to see price form an entry before taking those highs. Right now, I think we can continue down lower just a little bit more. On terms of ES, all right, ES did not take that low yet, nor did it take, oh no, it did take this low at 3 a.m., but it did not take the low yesterday. So we have SMT as of right now. Opening range gap, trading back into it. Smaller opening range gap on NQ. YM's already continuing up higher. That's the 15-minute. Okay. So we are continuing down lower. We're in the new day opening gap here. I still think we can retest and retrade through the opening range gap. Is my tweet not tweet out? Only at 11. Hold on, let me delete it and repost it. There we go. Alright, so we're ripping lower, looking like we're going for these lows down here. Not going to look for shorts right off the bat. I think I want to see Tuesday low of the day, but we could have a Wednesday low, not low of the day, low of the week. There's a very high possibility. Alright, so let's see. Confirmation of this week. I trade right past it. Anything else? A little. So that's previous day low. And we could continue to just rip lower. You know, that's a very high possibility. Good morning. How's it going, my man? I don't think so. I think we're going to continue up higher. And this was a Judas. But let's see how it reacts to institutional order flow and true drill. Let's see how that reacts. Good morning. How's it going, my man? Alright, so it looks like that's reacting. So we're still bearish until that high gets taken if it forms. Right, so that's a very strong indication of a reversal is when you have, an institutional order flow entry drill. It trades lower and then it disrespects it and trades higher and breaks the high. Hasn't formed a high yet though. Still a high. What's up? How's it going, BBG? So it looks like we're still primed for a reversal. We're hanging around this new day opening gap. Alright, hourly candle. It looks like we can go down for Tuesday's low, right? But I'm not expecting that. I mean, we could draw to this sell side liquidity down here. So I might actually flip my bias to short. Try to ride the wave here. Let's see. I'm try to catch a short here. Oh, I missed it. Could still look for a continuation. I just want to draw a fib on this range. Yeah, now we're in a discount. So that's the PD rate that I want to take if I want to look for an entry. Okay, we might get a fill here. I'm gonna try a little lower short here. Very small. Low risk. Stop loss right here. Just a tad a little bit above. But if this fails, oh, okay. Literally just testing the waters there. That's, what is that? 200. Testing the waters. Okay, I'm gonna stick to my long bias. Oh. Did I tell you look like a Latino a little bit? I look Latino. That's interesting. No one's told me that. Okay, so now this long is looking primed. Tested the waters, instantly wrong. It was a cut risk, low risk short. So I'm looking for the price to keep this displacement. We broke this high. I'm looking at this fair value gap here. Right, we have this opening range gap that can be filled. So we traded lower. We did not take yesterday's low, so that could be a low of the week. We still didn't take that yesterday's low at PM session. So I honestly think that we could reverse here with the SMT. Bro, how tall am I? I'm 6'1". Okay, looks like it's disrespecting it, so I'm gonna avoid it. I'm gonna see if I can get a later confirmation on it. I'm gonna be patient here. Let's see how the candle closes though. Let's see. I'm not in this, by the way, guys. So I'm just looking to see how the candle closes, reacting to this fair value gap. So we got 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, so it looks like it bodied past the fair value gap, so I'm not too interested in it. I want to catch a later confirmation. I want to see what ES is doing though. ES is just staying lower. YM's moving higher. All right, let's check what NVIDIA is doing. They're just filling out the opening range gap. Bro, what's your workout plan and how long have you been working out? I'm 6'2" and like 80 kg, about what weight I need to shape my body. I've been working out for like 3-4 years. My workout plan is literally just go to the gym every single day. I do chest and back, arms, and then legs, and I work out every day. Okay, so this fair value gap got disrespected. Now, that kind of tells me like we want to continue down lower. All right, we traded back up into here, and now it looks like we're going to move lower. All right, for this, I'll set liquidity down there. I think we're going to go down there. Yeah, the gym is all about consistency. So that's a shame. I got stopped out just there, and then it went all the way down. Could have been patient, waited for that though. a nice candle. I'm gonna sit on my hands. I'm gonna wait. Alright. Yesterday's low is taken. Looks like we're gonna draw down to this outside liquidity here. We could be reversing. Right? We could be reversing. We could be reversing on the higher time frame and turning bearish. It's a high probability of doing that. Let's see what this setup would be. I think that's going to be left open though. Just going to rip lower. Maybe it's back down to almost the negatives. What about everything else? Yeah. Looks like a repeat of yesterday, to be honest. I'm not in short though. We just took sell side liquidity. Right? So I can anticipate we could reverse here. Now, in terms of ES, we did not take at sell side liquidity. So I'm going to slow down on trying to catch this short. Thank you, BVG. Brazilian in live. Hey, what's up, my man? Okay, video's rapidly turning around here. Looks like we could be done this Judas, so I want to look at, see what price is going to do here. All right, so we still have all this buy side liquidity we can take out. We haven't had any manipulation in the London session, so I'm anticipating that this was manipulation and we reverse up higher. So I'm going to stay patient here. I'm going to force myself to only look for longs, not FOMO on some shorts. I want to see price invert this fair value gap here. So let's draw this out. I want to see price invert this. I'm trading into it right now. Right, we also have this BISI that price could drive price higher on. I'm not going to trade it. Clean reaction so far. Very, very clean reaction. I'm going to trade the next one though. Not enough confirmation. Alright, see. Not enough confirmation for me. I need a little bit more speed. Oh, we're 5 subscribers away from 600. Nice. So it looks like we're still gonna. We might possibly body above consequent encroachment of this. Tap the monthly open. Yep. So body respect consequent encroachment of that first BISI. But the wicks are pretty deep on here, so I want to see some sort of displacement above this high and then a fair value gap, and then I'll catch that. But until then, I'm just gonna sit on my hands. Okay, top consequent encroachment of the wick. Trade right through it. Probably gonna move lower. I think we're drawing down to this. Because we also have inefficiencies here. But I'm not going to look for shorts to that because we're too much in a discount. Looks pretty bearish to me. I'm not going to try to catch a higher time frame reversal on the 1 minute. I want to see what it could be tapping into right now, though. Nothing really. I think that sell side is just where price is going to go. We're in this daily order block, though, so. Done for today. Nice, Alejandro. You caught a short. So I want to see this high displaced above. So all I'm going to do right now is be patient. I think we can most likely still move lower here. It's not trading into fair value gaps though. Civi left open, inversion left open. Look at the 4-hour clean, Tony. Just sweet box on the queen. Yeah, 4 hours pretty clean. But again, I'm just gonna wait out here because I still think our higher time frame could be possibly bullish. We could be reversing here though, so that's the thing. But I'm just paying attention to these highs because we accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Price is slowing down. I haven't taken yesterday's low on ES. Oh, that's why I was about to say, wow, what did I miss in the span of 5 seconds? Yeah, honestly, I'm looking like we could be bearish longer term. Go take these lows. I think we're reversing. In that case, I might try to catch like a little small 1 minute, little small 1 minute scalp. But price is rough here. It's not the cleanest, so I'm not too interested in it for short wise because it's a lot of wicks. All right, could be trading into this inversion though. Whoops. All right, let's see how price reacts to this inversion. I'm not going to trade it just because we're too close. We're too much in a discount. Nvidia's still in the up. It's still in the profits today. All right, we touched it. Okay, so we displaced right past the inversion. See a little bit of speed here down. 950 macro could drive us higher, right? But we have this SIBI here that we want to pay attention to. Okay, new candle. Let's see if we leave this open. Doesn't look like it wants to leave it open. So right now it's looking like it's respecting that inversion fair value gap. And wants to continue down lower. Oops. Wicks aren't, bodies are. I'm not gonna take it though. Yeah, 5 minutes till 10 a.m. I do want to wait for a market structure shift though. I don't want to just catch the first presented fair value gap. We haven't broken a high yet, so I gotta be patient. We're trading into, racking off the inversion, traded into the BISI. Right, good reaction though. You see that? Alright. Just touches into it, doesn't trade past consequent encroachment or tap it. Start trading away. So that's our first confirmation if price moves higher from there. But okay, traded past consequent encroachment now. Could be moving lower again. So that inversion was the play. Let's see if I can do this here. A little BPR there. Try to see if I can get a nice low cut risk short to sell side. See what happens here. I'm only doing it with candle confirmation. I'm not in this trade yet, guys. Catch into it here. Cut risk short. Going for that sell side. We have that. I'm looking at that because there's nothing separating those two. Okay, this is only $200 risk. So I lose this trade and I'm chilling. But I still think I'm going to win this trade. That reaction there wants me to add a little bit more positions. It's kind of saying, like, Ben, add a little bit more. It's going down there. But I'm going to stay patient here just because I already have one low risk loss today. I'm just going to relax. I'm not going to get greedy. My camera died? Oh, shit. You're right. Let me fix that. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Putting these in. Perfect. Alright, we're back. And we're moving lower. Nice. Okay. Alright, it's 10 a.m. Let's see what happens. I don't like how we're slowing down a lot. I want to see 10 a.m. bring us lower. Draw down the sell side. What else could be our daily target? Right? If our reversal was a Monday high, we go down to those lows down there. But we already moved a lot today. Could look like we might reverse here. I want to see some bearish price action because we could reverse here. I might close my positions. I'm going to take some off. I took some positions off here. I took half off. $100 risk trade just because look how ES is turning rough and it looks like it wants to reverse. NQ looks like it could. It's one displacement away from reversing up higher. Still gonna stay in the trade though. But I took some positions off. Okay, so probably gonna reverse. This could be a key reversal point. We got some speed here. I'm majority out of my position now. I'm gonna take a little bit more out if we trade above this inversion. Yeah. Okay, like $75 loss if we lose here. 75 bucks. Now I'm primed for some longs. How's it going, Alessandro? Okay, this is a good setup here. I like this. I like this a lot. Alright, we have SMT still on the higher time frame. Looking for some buy side. This is full risk. This is the last trade of the day. Alright, it's a little bit bigger of a stop loss, but full risk. 800 divided by 35 divided by 2. Okay. We're back into this civvy though. Alright. Yes. Wow, moving a lot higher. Full risk trade here. Also open to taking this fair value gap as well because that is still rested there. The low is still my stop, but ideally I want to see this one. We have this inversion as well. But this would be a full risk. We have SMT as well on the 1 minute. Let's see what price does here. We're battling between two PD rays though, that's what I don't like. Well, I'm looking for buy side. Full risk trade here. Let's see if we can make up for our losses this past 2 weeks with this trade. Just need price to move a little bit lower here. Okay, it's on the first. It's reacting to the first BISI here. I might want to add a little bit of positions. I'm gonna add some. No, I'm not gonna FOMO it. I'm gonna wait. I missed the positions. I'll catch a continuation. I just stopped myself in the act. You guys just witnessed Ben not FOMOing, or almost FOMOing. Alright, so it's reacting off of the first BISI here. So, I'm still gonna wait, be patient here. Alright. Okay, so this is gonna be my trade. I'll measure short though. Still really good RR. Whoops, I did not mean to open that. Looks like it's gonna be left open. The first BISI was reacted to. I'm gonna trade this order block. Small little BISI here actually. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we inverted that fair value gap, most likely. Just waiting for this. I missed this, waiting for this. Okay, we're almost in. Patience here, guys. Patience pays. I missed my entry, then I missed my entry. This is the hard part of trading, guys, battling with your mind back and forth. Patience pays. Alright, could miss my another entry. Just waiting for the first institutional order flow entry drill here. Still gonna keep it here though. Alright, we got this inversion that I'm gonna use now. Alright. Very possible that I could miss the whole trade. But that's what happens. You know, it's better than going against my model. Alright, new day opening gap. Just being patient here, guys, and I'm waiting for institutional or full entry draw. I'm just talking. What I'm doing in this situation is I'm talking to myself. I'm saying, "Ben, calm down. You know, other trades can happen, will happen. Other trades will play out. You know, that reaction on that version is." So I'm looking at this inversion fair value gap here that took sell side liquidity and took that low. Stop loss is going to be to that low. Ideally, if I'm going to get the trade here, I would want it to get traded in now with like this candle or the next one. I don't want it to trade any higher. All right, we have this fair value gap now though too. So I could, depending on the price reaction, could use this fair value gap. Five-minute inversion as well. Pay attention to how price treats this first BISI. Alright, trade it into the upper 50% of the new day opening gap. Just want to see how price reacts to this. I missed 3 entries so far, long. But I don't want to chase, and I don't want to have FOMO. So I'm only waiting for actual confirmation trade. Alright, we haven't retraded into this inversion. Alright, in 2 minutes we could trade back lower into this 5-minute BISI, 5-minute inversion, so I'm not worried too much. Just want to stay patient here and make sure that I know what I'm doing. ES is probably above the highs now, right? Yep. Seven-hour chart. That's random, dude. So I'm thinking 5-minute. I'm gonna wait for the 5-minute. We could be reversing here. Wait for this 5-minute BISI. Trade back down into this inversion. I'm gonna use my range here on buy side to sell side, and this is the area I want to catch along in, not up here. See though how price respects to the first fair value gap traded to. Are we gonna finally trade to a fair value gap? We're gonna finally, for the first time, touch a fair value gap. Has not been an entry. If you're looking for this low, then we're in a premium. But if you're looking for the high of the day so far, still in a discount while we're at equilibrium. No entries though. Fair value gap left open. Fair value. I mean, that is the only fair value gap they got traded to, and I was waiting for that one, so I missed out on it. But price does not want people. Don't want people in. Tripping up higher. New 5-minute candle coming in though. So I'm gonna get rid of some of these 1-minute candle, 1-minute fair value gap boxes, and I'm gonna draw out this 5-minute one. Right, this 5-minute one is nested with this inversion, so that's what I'm paying attention to. Patience here. Still looking at the first percentage fair value gap, right? And how we react to it. Because that could still be a trade in itself. Not as much full risk anymore. I might want to take this. I'm going to take this. Not full risk. I'm taking the first percentage fair value gap. Just because of how strong price action is and doesn't want to reverse. Okay, we bodied above it. Yes, don't worry guys, I'm not fully in the trade yet. I know the 5-minute BISI is right here. I'm not fully in the trade. It takes a lot of confirmation for me to full risk, but when I do full risk and it usually wins, I make up all my losses. These low risk trades, if I win them, it's like a normal trade, right? My full risk, nice little 5-hour trade. Decent reaction so far. I want to see a displacement to the upside though, because it looks like we could displace lower now. Alright, so my eyes are on this 5-minute BISI. If we lose this trade, I'm looking at that 5-minute BISI. And that would be a full risk trade, 5-minute BISI. Okay, I'm gonna prematurely close here. Save some capital. Took a little bit off. Saving quite a bit of capital here. If it still wins, I'm still in the trade. And I'll add more positions. But I took half off. If we trade above this high, I'll add more. Right, because we could see this be left open if we trade above these highs. Just waiting for price though. ES still moving higher. NQ not as much. Okay, good thing I prematurely closed. Saved a lot of capital there. If this does lose. If this wins, okay, I'll add more positions on the later once we take those highs. Alright, trade to the 3-minute volume imbalance. Can possibly add a little bit more positions here. Waiting for that high to be taken. Okay, I'm gonna add more my positions back into the trade. Positions are back into the trade here. Or this buy side equity, but we also have those highs. Retest this fair value gap again. I'm back into my trade. So I took a little bit of positions off, but not all of them, and then I added them back when we took that high. How much if I win this trade? It's a lot. It's good RR. Okay, nice. That'll make up for the past 2 weeks. Almost, roughly 3,500 if I win this trade. Help a little bit. Could see some movement here to the upside now. Yeah, totally, Alessandro. Like, if you're not comfortable with trading now, literally wait, doesn't go there. There's always another setup. I entered on the first presented, entered fair value gap because every single other fair value gap has been trading away. Now, I didn't anticipate this bigger of a retracement, so I looked at how price reacted to this 3-minute inversion volume imbalance, and then when we closed above that high, I added back in my more positions. But sometimes ICT says what's the obvious and what people want to see doesn't happen. Like, the markets don't do exactly what is obvious, so you got to figure out what is the market doing. But again, it's always good to wait for your setup. You don't see it, don't enter it, even when price moves up and down, because price moves up and down every single day. Right? You don't need to catch it every day. You only need to catch it a few times. Okay, we're approaching this opening range gap again. Do want to see some more speed here. It's been kind of a slow climb the whole time, so I want to see a little bit more speed now that we're approaching this opening range gap. Yeah, Alessandro, so I mean you can't be right all the time. But it's always good to follow your model because that's something you can define risk and psychology on. If you're just randomly trading, you can't really, define it and give yourself a reason why you lost. You could just say, oh, it's because I didn't read price properly. Okay, we're getting some decent speed, decent reaction here. This will bring us way back. Finally, a winning trade after a week and a half, guys. Oh, most likely a winning trade. I'm going to drag my stop loss to break even now, so we have the trade for free. Those highs are my take profit. But finally. Yes, closing too early happens a lot. I have an issue with dragging my stop loss too early, but I find like I'm fixing that. But we're finally trading up higher. If this is a winning trade, this will help us from all the losses. So think about it that though, guys. Whenever you're upset about a loss and you feel like you have to chase it, I've lost almost every single day for the past week and a half, and one winning trade is gonna win all my losses back almost. It's gonna bring me almost to break even, just a little, just like a cut risk trade under. All right. Well, if I win this trade, everything's back. Everything's back. So that's why I don't worry when I lose a trade, because I know that 1-2 winning trades, they bring me back. I think my main issue was I came on the charts and I knew that we were going to go like this: consolidation, manipulation, distribution. But I tried to catch more shorts in this range, and I shouldn't have. I should have waited for the distribution part. Now, on terms of holding past these highs, possibly in a new week opening gap, or these relative equal highs, that could interest me, but I'm not going to do that just because of how many losses I'm coming off of. I win this trade, I'm back up to almost break even, and I'm sitting down. I'll be up 2,000 something on the week and almost break even. Sort of right. First presented for value gap. You could have added a little bit more positions here, guys. Price tapped, consequent encroachment is trading away. But imagine if I would have caught this trade here. Oh, that would have been cashing out. I would have been cashing out. But I want to see some more speed here. I don't want to hang around in the opening range gap and in that area. Oh. Looks like a market maker buy model. Yeah, we got some T here too. Not really though. There's not really that many. I mean, it's very small. Higher time frame though. We have SMT here, so I think we're reversing way longer. I think this could be the low of the week. So that, I'm very tempted, guys, to hold past this high. What do you guys think? Like, we have SMT here on ES. Okay, so that's clean. We have these relative equal highs. But we also have these relative equal highs with this inefficiency. Nvidia's up 2%. Nice. Recovering from yesterday's 8% loss. Right now, I'm just sitting back. I'm barely gonna look at the charts because I don't want my mind to tell me things like, oh, close early, take partials right now. There's no reason to. Right, we haven't taken any sort of buy side liquidity yet. I mean, we did rebalance an inefficiency, but I don't think that's what this run is. If we have that higher time frame SMT, I think we're going to buy side. But there was no reference. I mean, a little ones, depending on which range. I don't think so, in my opinion. Yeah, what I'm saying is I'm gonna close it at those highs just because I'll win all my losses back and I'll come back into the charts the next time with a fresh mind. Back into my groove. Patience here. You leave a runner if you're convicted after trades at target and partials. Yeah, a little bit of a runner. Hey, can you explain why did you take that trade? I know market would go up, but because of the inefficiency there. I'll explain in a second, my man. Lock in your losses and come back fresh. Still up for the month? Yeah. Oh, I'm up for the month. I got into the trade because it's the first presented fair value gap the price traded into. It didn't really go my way. It traded lower, so I took a little bit of positions off, and then I noticed that we trade into the 3-minute volume imbalance here, traded away from it, so I was a little bit more confident. So when I said, I said, if we close above this high, I'm going to add my positions back. I added my positions back into the trade, and that's what it is. I first tried to catch this fair value gap, but I used that small one. All right, we trade into this 5-minute BISI now, so I think we could rip higher here. I'm not trading tomorrow, guys, by the way. So I would love to leave this day on a good win. Make my losses back. Give myself some time to recover. A day to recover. First presented fair value gap. Yep. Give myself time to recover from the 2 weeks of losses after making them all back. I don't want to get too greedy, so I make them, I step back and come back into the markets and dominate again, just like we did in September. What? Usually the markets are cleaner during this time, but it is election year and it's getting closer to election, so there's going to be major market manipulation prior. Just patience here. Patience pays, guys. I'm not going to get scared. Oh, we're slowing down. I need to take partials. I lose this trade, it's a break even. Is there any spread? Not on futures. Reach down into the lower part of the 5-minute candle. Patience. I just hope I don't get stopped out at break even here, though. No, I said there's no spread in futures. Patience, patience, patience. Still like how we're consolidating above that 5-minute BISI. Tariq, I said like 4 times, my man. There's no spread in futures. Being patient here. I think these are just big wicks to take out longs prior, just before we're going to rip higher again. Second stage accumulation. Alright, stage 1, stage 2, buy side. Trade's not looking as great anymore. But I still think we're primed. I still think we're ready to win this. Why am I holding my grade 11 student card right now? Okay, getting broken even here. No break evens here. Literally just tapped it. Wow, that's close. Imagine if we still win this trade. Okay, broken even. All Gucci. All good, all good, all good. Still looking at this 5-minute. 5-minute BISI. Look, you want to get in on the yes, but I'm not going to do that. I kind of want to get back in here. I think we're going to trade up higher. One-minute order block. I'm just going to wait for the 5-minute BISI. This will be full, no, not full risk actually, because we traded up a lot higher already. Well, it's a 15-minute, not, sorry, 15-minute BISI. Even better. Okay, I'm going to get into a trade here. Stop loss at that low, 36. That would be. Partially in the trade here. Not fully yet. Alright, and that 15-minute BISI. I want to see some more bullish price action, then I'm going to add into the trade again. We can watch in a 15-second chart here. I'm gonna add a few more positions here. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. 15-second chart doesn't look clean yet. See where this candle closes in 10 seconds. Barely in here. I do want to catch another, add more positions into this trade though. Watching this 15-second chart. See what happens. Let's go to the 30-second chart. So we're back into this 1 minute inversion here. I'll draw this out. Cleaner. What is ES doing? ES is moving back down lower, back into that 5-minute BISC there. Honestly, we might just continue down lower. But I think it's going to react off of this inversion again. But I barely added any positions into this trade, so I want to see a confirmation earlier on to add my actual trade in. Like, I'm barely in this. But if we invert this 15-minute BISC, then I could possibly look for some shorts. Okay, yeah. You know what, I'm just going to close early. It's not enough positions to do anything. I'm just going to wait for confirmation and go for a full risk trade here. See if the 15-minute will close above consequent encroachment. Looking for some sort of bullish price action. We could reach down to this original BISC here that we never filled. Big wick. Could look like we want to go down for sell side. Just gonna pay attention to what it does here though. We're in this bullish breaker. Oops. Yeah, that's what happens, Jake, you know, from being up a lot in the trade and then hits break even. Still, if I win a trade here to these longs, I'm back on the week. Let's see where this candle closes. Could look for longs here again. Looking at this 15-second chart. I'm gonna wait 20 seconds, see how we can trade into this inversion. $15-minute bodied way lower though. Right, we have a bearish breaker here. Could look for some shorts. I'm gonna look at some shorts. I want to be long. Like those are a lot of buy side. There's a lot of buy side liquidity, and we still have that sell side on ES. Sell side SMT on ES. I don't know if I want to go back to my bearish bias. I'm not sure. Right, nice little inversion reaction here. I just need to wait for more confirmation because I'm bouncing in between biases right now. Looking at this 5 minutes to be here. Could take a 5-minute trade. I think we could still move bearishly. Looks like this fair value gap inversion wants to work. But also I feel like we're going to reach up for a little bit higher prices here. Get this breaker. Okay, we're pushing up to the breaker now. I still think we could honestly move higher though, like I don't know. Yes, it's staying lower now. So I don't think so. Just want to see reactions to this breaker up here. Right, we have a clean inversion for a value gap here. Very, very clean. I'm gonna draw that out. Okay, we're in the breaker. Getting ready to add some positions. Just a little bit on the first. Okay, I'm gonna add, watching this 15-second chart really quickly. See if we want to move higher. It's rejecting though. looks like we want to move higher. I'm gonna add a little bit of positions here. Not yet. Yep, nice. Good patience here. Now I'm looking at this inversion. We're almost in the 5-minute Sibi. We're in the 5-minute Sibi now. Could reach up to in the inversion fair value gap though. Looks like it wants to. Honestly, I want to look for longs though. Just like I feel like we're gonna move up higher. But we took buy side. We have sell side. SMT. 4 hour looks like it wants to be a little bit more bearish. I'm gonna wait here for a second. See if it wants to reach into that 5-minute inversion. Tapped the consequent encroachment of the 5-minute Sibi. Traded past it. Now we're in that inversion almost. I'm gonna draw out that inversion. Alright, we're in the 5-minute inversion. We disrespect this and I'm long. I'm bullish long. I'm gonna catch this trade though. I'm gonna enter now. I'm in short. Good reaction. I'm gonna add a little bit more positions here. Okay, this trade will bring me back positive in the week. No, break even, right? That's not my stop loss. That's my stop loss. 2,800. Almost, just a little under, same thing as last time. But that 5-minute inverted fair value gap just got wicked too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just barely. I'm gonna draw that out instead of this 1 minute. And look at that. Look at that reaction there so far. Beautiful reaction so far on that inversion. I don't want to retest that. I want to price to continue and rip down lower. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna keep rid of that. Alright, we had a break even. Full risk trade, let's win this. Slow price action so far. I want to see displacement to the downside. I don't want to see upside. Alright, I don't like that. But we bodied below consequent encroachment, so. . I just want to see some speed here. 1050 macro. I might honestly try to break even already, because there's no reason for price to go trade back up there. I'm gonna do that. There's absolutely no reason for price to go there. So far I'm just at the high there. So this is the trade. There's no reason for price to trade above that. With that reaction, if price trades above that, I am not bearish. So I'm just gonna be patient here. I think we reversed bearish now. You can't really see that. Just do blue. I like black. Yeah, black. Patience here. I don't like that reaction. We trade above this high, I might prematurely close. Or trade to that order block. I just want to see price move lower, act heavy. So I'm gonna put a magnet below price. My chair is so squeaky, guys. I'm so sorry. Good reaction so far. Let's hope this trade wins. What's ES doing? Yes, market broke structure. Trade into that 5-minute SIBI, and I don't think it touched the inversion, but it looks like it's trading lower now. YM still ripping higher, like usual. But I'm being patient here. Good reaction so far. I want to see price being heavier though. Draw to this low, and then continue down lower. The low that I'm aiming for is here. which is the 4-hour fair value gap there. Boring price action though. Hmm. 'm not really liking this. Trading to the 3-minute volume imbalance again. Feel like we're due for a bullish displacement then to buy side. I might close early and take this profit, depending on how we treat this. Hmm. $15 seconds. Tempted to close early here. Just close. Take my profits. Yeah, I'm gonna close. Wait, I want to see what this candle does. If it leaves this candle displacement open, then I'm gonna close. I don't think we're gonna move lower. I think ES was just trading into the SIBI here. I mean higher. I think ES was trading to the SIBI, now it's gonna move lower, which it looks like what it's doing. So I'm gonna stay in this trade. All right, it closed the displacement, so. How long did you wait for a tops up payout after you did a request? Oh, for me, I waited like 14 days, bro. Mine took so long. I do not know why, but that was only for my first payout. For my second payout, it took less than 24 hours. But that was my second payout. Maybe because they had to get my stuff into the system. That's the reason why it took so long. I'm going to close here. I kind of don't want to close because of how much it's wicking. But I don't know. I kind of want to just hold and trust this trade. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to trust the setup. Trust in your own liquidity. Like, that's pretty clean. I would be surprised if this gets disrespected, so I'm just going to watch the 5-minute chart, kind of cool my mental down. Okay, this dude is adding me in every single one of his posts, and it's really annoying. I kind of want to block him. Can I mute him? I'm muting him. Nice. Okay, I muted him. Bro, same guy. Every day, tweets at me. Nothing that involves me, he just ats me. it's getting slow. Alright, so the body's respected the SIBI. I'm gonna watch ES because I want to see what ES does. If ES rips lower than NQ's dumping. Right, so far it's just slow. It's relaxed in this market structure shift fair value gap. Oof, I have the hiccups. YM looks like it's about to reverse. It just price does not look like it wants to go lower. Like, look at that. Nested in between two 1 minute PD arrays, but with the bias of a higher time frame PD array bearish. That's why I'm still in this trade. Because I'm trusting the higher time frame here. The price is lacking some movement. I did get a good entry here though, so that's good. I'm not stuck in this consolidation. Okay, we bodied past main threshold, which is good. I'm gonna delete this. I want to see this left open. Took that low. Finishing out the 11:10 macro. Let's see if we get some speed here to the downside. Clean setup here, but that's right before 9:30. Okay, let's see what this candle does. Trade into the SIBI here. Yep. But I want to see some displacement to the downside already. It's been taking too long. Nothing is really interesting me, so. SIBI is being respected. Oh. Okay, let's get some movement here. We respected the SIBI. Let's get some speed here. Very boring price action. I kind of want to just leave, close the trade with these profits and just get off. I might do that. Be happy with the break even today. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, I'm out. Break even today, covered my losses for today. Let's go back to, what was it, 800. And oh, I have one more position in for some reason. I had one contract. I guess I didn't close all of them, but there. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next stream. Nothing interesting me, so break even. Thank you guys for stopping to the stream, and hopefully we get back on our winning streak soon, so we get more content. But yeah, I'll see you guys.